Hi guys, welcome to the brief. Final stage on the Champs-Élysées is always one of the most coveted. In the past, sprinters seeking the prestige of a victory in Paris have sometimes been caught off guard, but it hasn't happened very often. With the specialists who currently dominate the discipline, it's an even more demanding challenge. The riders have just set out and already there's an attack. The riders will follow the Seine, passing in front of the Eiffel Tower, and will cross the Pont Royal before entering the prestigious circuit. The first riders are entering the Champs-Élysées circuit. First time around the Arc de Triomphe. The circuit goes round the Jardin des Tuileries, taking the tunnel. The riders emerge onto the Rue de Rivoli and return towards the finishing line. The race leaders cross the line. They still have 3 laps to go.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
2 more laps. The enemy. This tour is not far off.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers. The peloton is beginning the final lap. The sprinters' team will continue to set a heavy tempo to avoid attacks.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
tension is at its maximum. The lead-out riders will soon peel off to open the way for the sprinter. The final sprint of the Tour de France is on.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
Very good stage. Finishing in the top 10, even though the stage didn't suit us, is...
Sprint.
Off you go on a long and difficult time trial. It's not worth setting off too fast. You've got to manage things so you don't run out of steam on the final climb. The start is flat and fairly uniform. Settle into the TT position and go easy. There's no need to rev things up for the moment. Go easy for the moment. You've got to keep something in reserve for the end. Watch out in the next village. There are several 90-degree bends. Don't forget that you're on a time trial bike. It doesn't corner the same. Okay, let's pick up the tempo. Good aerodynamic position. Turn those legs without getting into overdrive.
Bravo! Los! Das schaffst du! Weiter! Vas-y! Los! Weiter!
Stay focused. There's still a long way to go. Just manage your effort.
On y va. Encore, encore.
Continue comme ça! Allez, vas-y! Weiter! Bitte die Pedale! Weiter!
In 1 kilometer, you'll be at the first intermediate time check. After that, it will be less flat. You'll have to manage things differently.
Schneller! Schneller! Weiter!
Go on, that's good. You're setting a good time. Keep it up. Watch out. Keep your eyes to the front. Right-hand bend coming up. Now it will start to get a bit more difficult, with some rising false flats. Keep things easy.
Courage, on continue.
Stay in the right position. Keep going. 20 kilometers, you're coming to a bit of a winding section. You'll have to step on the pedal to regain momentum.
On y croit, allez.
Continue comme ça. Allez, ouais.
It will get flatter again for 2 kilometers, and after that, it's back onto a rising force flat. You're going to have to start increasing effort. Come on, it's starting to climb again. Stick to it. You're more than halfway.
Allez. Plus vite.
Try to ride out of the saddle across this false flat. After that, it's downhill. You'll be able to take a breather. Watch out for the bends. Afterwards, it's downhill. No stupid risks. Falling off your bike won't help. Come on, take a bit of a breather. Take the right trajectory. Gently does it. Go on. Go on. Another 2 kilometers of flat and you'll be at the foot of the Planche de Belfi. You'll have to give it your all on the way up. It will soon be the second intermediate time check. After that, it will start to climb. Get ready.
Hop. Go.
Now things turn nasty. Get ready for pain. Now it's the Planche de Belfi. You're going to have to ride out of the saddle and push your effort to the limit. Go! Go on, 5 kilometers. Go!
Allez. Vas-y, tu peux le faire.
hitting lower percentages. You can try to rest a bit in TT position. Go on, another 3 kilometers. Standing on the pedals. Go, go! Go, go! Go, 2 kilometers, kiddo. Go, go, hang on in there. Go on, you'll soon be there. Go, go. Go, it will soon be over. Only 1 kilometer left. Go, go. Go on, try to regain momentum if you can. It's almost finished. Come on, give it everything you've got. Right to the end. Go, go. Go on, right to the line. Go.
To you. We were amongst the outsiders, but you managed to beat the favorites. Well done for this win.
Sprinters should feature prominently at the finishing line in Champagnol.
Okay, guys, it should finish in a sprint today. There are a few short climbs at the end, but they don't even count for the mountain's classification. Enjoy yourselves. Well, there's not much going on today.
The time gap with the head of the race is stable. The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing. The breakaway is losing ground.
Flat stages. Would it upset you guys if I went straight to the finishing line to watch the sprint? The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
The breakaway is losing ground. The intermediate sprint is nearing for the men at the front. The first man across will glean 20 extra points towards the points classification.
is the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Weiter so, Jungs!
Allez les gars, courage!
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
One last climb is on the menu. Classified as 4th category, it's worth 1 point for the polka dot jersey classification.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
Only 3 kilometers left for the peloton. Everything will come down to the sprint.
Ihr schafft das!
Et voilà! Allez les gars, continuez comme ça!
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
Liz, you didn't prove me wrong.
Five mountain passes, 4,000 meters of vertical gain. The riders won't be taking it easy today. Talents as a climber are essential for aspiring stage winners, but descender skills won't go amiss either.
Bravo, bravo! Vai campione!
Right, lads. You've got plenty on the plate today. There's not a flat kilometer in it. You can't even let up on the way downhill. You'll have to stay focused. Do your best. Good luck.
Attack at the head of the peloton.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Allez, continuez comme
Nobody left on a breakaway. The intermediate sprint is in a few kilometers. It's probably the last time the sprinters will see the front of the peloton. After that, it will be a succession of mountain passes without let-up until the finish. One minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
ça! Allez les gars!
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
Go, guys. You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey.
Sei un mito! Tenete duro! Vai, campione!
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The SKPs will have difficulties going all the way to the finish. The gap isn't changing much. The front of the race is now onto a new first category climb, the Col de Cézy. Again, it's a long ascent of more than 15 kilometres on a slope whose average is over 6%. The next summit is ranked first category. The first 6 riders will score 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 point towards the best climber classification.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
And a new ascent begins, the Col de Zaravi. More than 10 kilometres of climbing awaits the riders. The first 5 kilometres shouldn't trouble the peloton. It's only thereafter that the percentages begin to hurt. 1.5 minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites.
On te suit!
Plus vite, plus vite!
Continue comme ça.
His teammates are leading the chase at the head of the peloton. His intentions seem clear. Win in a sprint.
Allez, c'est le meilleur. Courage.
jersey at the front of the race.
Courage!
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. If the Plateau de Glières climb is very steep, an average slope of over 11%, it's also atypical with its narrow road and gravel summit.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars, courage! Super! Keep going!
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
Guys, after the summit, the road doesn't come down straight away. You'll be onto an untarmacked surface that climbs gently for 2 kilometers. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Even though the summit is relatively far from the finish, some could use this climb to turn screws on their opponents. A rider could even try to go solo, because there's not a flat kilometre all the way to the line.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll wait for you. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Continuez comme ça! Lâchez rien!
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. 30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll wait for you. Understood. I'll take it easy, whatever happens. Okay, I'll avoid any extreme effort. A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer. He goes to the top of the climber stand. I'll relay.
Forza ragazzi!
Grandissima vittoria! Bravo!
Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens.
Plus vite! Plus vite!
Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens. Okay. We'll wait for him.
Allez, 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 allez!
Allez-y, c'est ça! Continuez comme ça! Forza ragazzi!
We're off. The final climb has begun.
There's movement behind you.
The Col de Fleury is neither very long nor very steep. However, if a rider manages to make it over the top alone, even with a small lead, there's a good chance that he could make it to the line on his own.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Let's go!
You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push.
Allez, plus vite. Allez.
10 kilometres from the finish. Another short effort by the man in the front, and he's got it won.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up. Only 5 kilometers left. Go, go, again!
Go on, he will finish alone and will soon be able to raise his arms.
Allez, c'est bon! Plus vite!
Well done! You pulled off quite an exploit today. It's a sweet victory. Enjoy.
Last kilometre.
It is the red pennant. 1 more kilometer of effort.
Jersey, it's a perfect day.
0.5%. The finish on the Col de la Loze is a litmus test for claimants to the general classification. A test that could nourish ambitions, or, on the contrary, that could see a relinquishment of all hope for final victory. The breakaway can't widen the gap. The front-runners will soon be on to the first ascension of the day, a third category climb offering 2 points and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings. The intermediate sprint is approaching. It's an opportunity to recall that only the first 15 score points for the green jersey.
There's a big time gap with the breakaway, but it's not our concern. We are interested in the overall standings, not the stage.
The gap isn't changing much. A choice morsel now lies ahead for the riders. The Col de la Madeleine. Climbed by its southern flank, the slope may be steep, but it's constant, thus differing from the northern flank that is far more irregular.
I feel pretty good. I don't have sore legs in the car. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Understood. I'll take it easy, whatever happens.
The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down.
At the front of the race, it's time to pick up something to eat. The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
It's a grueling climb to the top of the Col de la Loze. Its 20-kilometer length already makes it demanding, but the slope adds to the difficulty because it averages out at almost 8%. However, it's the last 4 kilometers that really stand out. An average gradient of almost 10%. A real ordeal to bring the curtain down on this stage.
An attack! We've got to react! He's dangerous!
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings. Guys, once you're through the ski resort, it'll be a bit like a roller coaster ride, except there's no downhill. You'll be switching between slopes of 4.5% and walls of 15% and above. It's going to be hard to manage. Good luck. Only 5 kilometers left for the race leader.
Allez, on lâche rien. Allez, on lâche rien. Allez, allez, allez. Plus vite. Allez. Allez les gars, courage.
You've got to react straight away, guys. He's taken provisional lead of the overall standings.
At 3 kilometers from the finish, one man is alone at the head of the race. But he will have to dig deep to retain his short advantage all the way to the line. From the front of the race, it will be possible to pick out the summit and the finishing post. Another 2 kilometers left to go. Final kilometer for the man at the front.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
He's got his teammates this riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standing.
It's today's source of comfort.